Hello and welcome to Lorefent Gaming Reviews Microsoft and Bethesda's E3 2019. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In day 2 of E3, we're going to review the two conferences, Microsoft and Bethesda. So first thing we're going to review right now is Microsoft. First up is the Outer Worlds by Obsidian Entertainment, the same folks who did Fallout, New Vegas, Pillars of Eternity, and Tyranny. So far they show a mix of gameplay and CGI trailer. Yes, you can kill non-essential NPCs, become chaotic evil, or become good guys. This is basically Fallout New Vegas in space. Great way to start off a show, I will admit. Great way. Next up is Ori and the Will of the Wisp. This is not bad at all. It does look like a pretty cool side-scroller. And it's a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, which got acclaim for its gameplay, side-scrolling, and more. Yes, Microsoft went in the right direction by supporting the sequel. I give them commendation for that. So far so good, they're starting out good. Next up is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Well, go watch my EA review on that, please. They did show it briefly in this conference. Still, just go watch that review. Alright, this next game is Cyberpunk 2077. First, they didn't show any gameplay, they show a nice CGI trailer. Yes, it depends on how well your character treats others, is your game style. If you're like a crook, treat him more like a crook. Yeah, if you're more like someone who is a crook but they only do it to bad people, yeah, that's good. So far so good. Project CKP always rocks in their games, yes. And the best part was Keanu Reeves. Whoa! At the end of that trailer, that was awesome. I am glad he's in this game. I cannot wait to play it. I cannot wait to show it on my channel. I'm going to have a blast doing it. Great job, developers. I do mean great. So far, this tops Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order in my mind. Great job. Keanu Reeves. John Wick. Woo! Now, next up to bat is Blair Witch. It was mainly a CGI trailer. It did look okay. I'm questioning, why Blair Witch? I mean, the movie, the first one was great. The other two were disasters. But, oh well. At least, hopefully it's good. If not, it's going to be a disaster. Now, after some CGI trailers only, next up was BattleToads. Yes, they revived it from Rare's library BattleToads. Before they used it in Killer Instinct as a fighter, but still, that's not bad. It does remind me of Teenage Mutant Turtles the Arcade with Battletoad twist, so hopefully it does succeed. If not, oh well. At least we got BattleToads the millennials get to see. Now, next up was Xbox Game Pass. They already touched up about for about $9.99 a month. You get 100 Xbox games. Now they include for the PC, which is 100 PC games for $9.99 a month. Now with the Ultimate, they combine the those plus they also combine the Xbox Gold subscription. That's not bad if you want to do that route. It's like competition with PlayStation Plus at least. So competition's always good. It was alright segment, could have been better. Now this one was like an indie / small game, Spiritfarer. Yeah, this one was alright. It was a bit odd to me. Weird, then again, sometimes weird does sell, but still, it was real odd. At least there was gameplay. I think at least. Still an odd game. Now, next up was Microsoft brought back an old game from the 90s. Microsoft's Flight Simulator. First time ever on the Xbox One, the consoles. Whoa, that was pretty awesome. I mean, I'm kind of glad they brought back their old library of games. I mean, I was happy. I was glad. You could fly over the world. Hopefully they do a combat one with planes like World War II planes. That would be awesome doing Flight Sim. Still, kudos to Microsoft for that. Now, next up is the Age of Empires 2. It's getting a definitive edition. I'm happy about it. It's in fact one of the most popular of Age of Empires in the series ever. You could tie that with Age of Mythologies. Still, they're going to get an upgrade. Hopefully they bring the British guy from Age of Empires 1 to the definitive edition. I thought it was cool. Only thing was I had problems running that a few times. It interrupts my gameplay. I kind of hope they improve that for 2. Plus, it's coming to Steam though. I'm gonna give Microsoft kudos for that, and I would say hopefully it does well, and hopefully they'll bring out 4. That was my only disappointment in this show. They didn't show Age of Empires 4. I was looking forward to that, but oh well. Now, next up is Wasteland 3. Oh my goodness! It gives you like a Welcome to Colorado theme. That was the trailer. Pretty funny. It did even show some funny gameplay. Yes. There was a few cannibals in there. And clowns. And then also a rocket launcher you get to blow up enemies with. Hopefully they bring back the trophy/achievement where you use the rocket launcher to wipe every out and you're the only survivor. That was good times. Wasteland 2 is a good times. I cannot wait for NXL Entertainment personally to play Wasteland 3 and put it on my YouTube page, because I felt Wasteland 2 was a masterpiece. I cannot wait to play 3, so far so good. They got some good middle ground during this show. Bravo on Microsoft for bringing that in, even though it's third party, but still, kudos to them. Well, the next one is a shocker. Microsoft buys Double Fine Production. They're the same people who did David the Tentacle, Grim Fandango, Full Throttle, and Psychonauts. And hopefully they treat them well. If not, well, we're going to miss them. But still, I'm kind of glad they're getting funding for more games. They're a good company. And speaking about their games, we got ourselves a gameplay debut of Psychonauts 2. This is going to be good though. I mean, it looks like it's fun. I would have a blast playing it. Still, hopefully it does well though. Now, they did show some games for Microsoft Game Passes. I'm going to touch up on one of them right now. Way to the Woods. It's a cute game where you're guiding 2 deer into the woods, trying to guide them to safety. Not a bad indie game at all. I consider that a filler at this point of the show. But still, it was a filler. Now, next up is Dying Light 2 by Techland Publishing. Yes, the same folks who did Dying Light 1 who brought you free content, which was good, and they had some good DLC. They had a nice story at the end. However, they're going to ramp up the story with Chris Avellone, who wrote, I believe, the first Pillars of Eternity and so many other RPG games. Now he came into the mix and wrote this game. You have to deal with the humans during the day. At night, you have to deal with zombies. Your main character is Aiden Caldwell this time. That's the good news. Bad news is you got infected. Yes, folks, you got infected. You have a bracelet on you, so this might be like a time game. I'm only concerned about that, though. I kind of like not want to really rush and get all the side quests done, but still, I'm kind of glad they did a sequel to it. Disappointed it was a CGI trailer. I wish they would have shown more gameplay at least. Now, next up is Gears of War 5, where you're Kat Diaz. She was born post-Locust War, and yeah, you have to deal with that. To me, I felt like it was more of a CGI trailer. Microsoft spent some time on it. I was disappointed in that. At least they showed some gameplay, then they just briefly touch up saying, oh, we got split screen and co-op modes. Then you could build your own hive, which is awesome, or destroy hives. It'd be cool if you build your own hives and destroy everybody else's hives. Still, I kind of wish they showed more gameplay trailer. And I think they focused that as their strong point instead of the other strong points they have. Or at least they cultivate. Now, next up is Funko Gears mobile game. Yeah, it's a mobile game. I know it's the mobile age, but come on. They should put that on the outside floor or just announce it at some video game journalist website. Still, come on, folks. Now, next up was alright. It could have been better was the Forza Horizon 4 Lego trailer. Everything Awesome Song was in it playing nice, but yeah, it was another Lego trailer. I'm not sure if people would like that. I know the kids will like it. Maybe some of the adults would like it so they'll beat other people in a Lego car, but still, it was alright. I felt the momentum at this point was starting to wane down a bit for this show. Now, next up was another multi-plat game. It was all CGI instead of any gameplay. I was disappointed in that, but still, it was a good trailer. Dragon Ball Z Kakarote was an action RPG game based off starting off the Vegeta saga when he comes to Earth. until the Frieza versus Goku showdown. Still, it's not bad at all. It's touching up on the very good Dragon Ball Z eras, though. So if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you probably enjoy it. If not, you'll be scratching your head. Now, next up is a $180 Xbox Elite controller for the Xbox One and PC. Yeah, it's rechargeable batteries, Bluetooth connection, but again, that should have been in a video game article instead of on the show. Still, I know people want Xbox products, but still, I felt like there should have been more. It's disappointing that. Next up, real quick before I go back to Age of Empire gameplay, is Borderlands 3 free DLC, Commander Lilith and Fight for Sanctuary. Yes, it's a DLC gapping between Borderlands 2 and 3. Best part is starting today until 30 days from now, you will get it free instead of paying for $14.99. I advise getting that now. It's for the Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4. I was kind of glad they gapped that. They also showed the game trailer for that game. Not bad at all. Still, it was kind of I felt like it was more of a filler for the trailer. However, the free announcement was wonderful, though. Alright, let me quickly touch over this. First of all is Phantasy Star 2 Online. It's going free to play. It's going to have cross-play with the PC and Xbox One. And it's premiering next year. Next one is Tales of Arise, which is coming to PC, Xbox One, and Switch and PlayStation 4. Now, both had brief gameplay trailers. Not bad at all. If you're fans of both series, you'll get it. If not, again, felt like more of a filler. Now, next up is the XCloud is trying to compete with Google's game streaming services. Yeah, they're trying to be like the Netflix of gaming. And they just briefly showed it off in a trailer. No price yet, no real demo or anything like that. I was disappointed that, again, another filler and no gameplay. Now, next up is Project Scarlet. It's a Microsoft new console. They didn't show the console really. All they said was 8K resolution, 120 frame rate per second. It could be very great for cloud gaming. Also subscription services. Again, it's more questions than answers. I kind of hope it does give you more answers than questions in the next E3. Still, they got it out there just to get the announcement. Last but not least was Halo Infinite. It's the sequel to the Halo series. It's getting a soft reboot, kind of like what happened with Doom. They showed a nice trailer, and it's going to be one of Project Scarlet's exclusive game. Unfortunately, it was more of a CGI trailer than gameplay. I kind of wish they stopped doing that. Here's my review score and final thoughts. I'm going to say right now, I'll probably give it about 7 out of 10. It was good with John Wick's Keanu Reeves in the Cyberpunk 2077. That was the best trailer in the entire Microsoft conference. Second, followed by the Borderlands announcement. I felt like that was great. Third, personally, I thought Wasteland was pretty hilarious. And they brought back some of their classics back. That was very good too. However, I felt like Gears was more like a CGI trailer. Same thing with Halo. Forza had some kind of like launch trailer. It was all right there. But still, there's more questions than answers with the XCloud and Project Scarlet. Hopefully more of them gets answered. Otherwise, yeah, people will not like what they're going to see. But still, I would say this show is much, much better than EA's at least. So next up, we're going to talk about Bethesda and see how they did. Next on day 2 out of the big 2 from Microsoft and Bethesda Studios is Bethesda Studios themselves. We're going to review their show right now. So first thing we're going to talk about is the filler they had in for the show about their fans. Yes, they're nice saying, oh, we love their fans and such. I'm like going, uh-oh, this is like I'm sorry from South Park. The one guy keep on saying, I'm sorry, the BP guy. Yes, that's what it reminds me of. But still, I'm going, okay, this is not good at all. Not a great way to start. I'm going to say out of the 3, this is the worst way to start. I'm sorry, really worse. Okay, I know you're saying sorry, you messed up, but still. Show a game, then you say I'm sorry next. Now, next up is Elder Scrolls Blades. It's a popular mobile game. Guess what? It's coming to the Switch. It's free to play, so you gotta be cautious on that, especially with the parents. And Switch Play doesn't look bad at all. If you own a Switch and you need a freebie game, yeah, go for it. Otherwise, I would definitely pass. Yeah, they spent time on that. I was like going, okay, this is not a good sign. Now, next up is Fallout 76 section of E3, the Wastelanders update. It was a CGI slash gameplay trailer as human NPCs, dialogue trees, rewards, and quests. Come on, what the French? They should add the dialogue trees and the human NPCs in the original game. I'm glad it's free for people who play the game, but still, come on, should have been better. Still. And then the next one was the Overseer Vault 51 Battle Royale. Whoever wins becomes the Overseer of Vault 51. That was alright, but still, could have been better. They did give a free trial for 1 week, but yeah, I'll start to lose it for this show. Hopefully it does get better. Next up is GhostWrite Tokyo. Yes, also I saw like people getting snuffed as in via Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, someone's getting fucking dusted. Yeah, Thanos came in this game alright. And then this was weird, but still, there was a guy with a katana cutting down supernatural enemies. And I was like going, okay, this is not bad at all. I could live with this game. I just wish they had gameplay on it. Yeah, they took a key from Microsoft's E3 conference and put, instead of like gameplay, they just put another official trailer. It was alright, but still, kind of wanted to see the gameplay in it, so I could judge it a bit further. Now, next up, they focus on Elder Scrolls Online, Dragonhold, and the Dragon storyline. My concern is Elder Scrolls 5's brought back the dragons. They made their official welcome. This is way before that. I think the game is between 4 and 5. I was like going, scratching my head going, yeah, they just did it so this way people online could kill dragons together saying, yeah, I killed a dragon. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls friends, if I sound like I'm complaining, but still, it's still a lore thing. But still, I'm kind of glad you guys got it, but still, come on. At this point in the show, it's like going, are they going to top EA as the bottom? Now, next up, they brought back an old game from the 90s, Commander Keen. They put him on mobile. I'm serious, mobile. Come on. At this point, I was like going, is this mostly an online and mobile show? Where's some nice single player to it? I want some good single player action. They're good at Bethesda Studios, like the Fallout series single player, especially like Fallout 3 New Vegas, to the Elder Scrolls series, like Morrowind you seeing right here I'm playing, to Skyrim. I was like going, come on, this should not be on the show at all. It should have been thrown into the news feed. They should have put something else better there. Yes, next they did another mobile game, Elder Scrolls card game. They did another advertisement of it again. Yeah, they showed gameplay of that, but still at this point I was like saying, they're going for that title for EA. I'm saying to myself, out of the three, Microsoft did a better job, but still, come on folks, this is not a mobile conference. I like mobile games sometimes, but still I want to see some good games out of it. Next up, they only show like a launch trailer of, with a little bit of gameplay in it, is the Rage 2 DLC, Rise of the Ghost expansion. That was alright, but still, I mean, at least it was a little bit of breath of fresh air from the mobile stuff and the heavily online stuff. And plus, in between the fillers, I'm saying I'm a fan of Bethesda Studios. I'm starting to think they paid the crowd at this point to clap. Yeah, they glue their eyes, they say clap or you're going to kill your family. Still, I'm glad it was a breath of fresh air, but still, let's see what's next. Alright, they saved the game. Next is the Wolfenstein Youngblood, where you play as either one of the two daughters of BJ Boskowitz. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name, but still, you get to play the daughters. And it looks like a blast. You get some Nazis, and I look like I was going to probably enjoy that game. I get time, I'll probably definitely play or put it on my channel. It looks like a very good game right there. I'm kind of glad to save it from the mediocrity of this show so far. It was a great breath of fresh air. It was nice seeing some Nazis getting killed again. Yes. I want to thank Bethesda Studios for bringing that game to the stage. Seriously. Now, next up is DeathLoop. They did a CGI trailer briefly. It looks like you're an assassin kicking butt. It does look like a good game. It makes me want the gameplay trailer. It didn't have it, unfortunately, but still, it was a good attempt though. I mean, really good attempt though. It was like I said before, another breath of fresh air from the mobile games and such. Still, hopefully they show gameplay in the future. I'm curious about that game. Now, next up to bat is Orion. It's a streaming tech / cloud gaming services. Okay, Bethesda Studios is now getting a cloud gaming service along with Google and Microsoft. I sense a pattern here. I didn't say this in the Microsoft review, but I'm going to say it now. Problem with cloud gaming right now is the areas in the United States, that's where I live, possibly all over the world too. You can have spotty connections, you get disconnected frequently. The technology is not perfect yet. I'm giving kudos for them trying on their streaming services, but still, a little bit leery about that. It kind of brought the momentum to a halt at this point. I'm kind of hoping, please show Doom. Please show something next that'll get me going. Otherwise, yeah, it could be better. Now, they did save the best for last, Bethesda Studios. I'm glad. Doom Eternal. Oh my goodness. The gore, guts, bloodiness of the game is back in spades. Oh my goodness. You could even shoot like certain things like blades hanging on the ceiling and then have the blades kill the enemies. Yes, you can use traps as weapons against the enemies. Plus the brutalization of the game is back. You can grab a foe, chop them in half. You can grab their hearts, rip them out. You can rip them in half. There's this one demon had a nice glowing thing on there. After you damaged him for a while, grabbed it, shoved it down his throat. And the CGI trailer is very good. This is the best of the show right here, I will say, most definitely. I was like, oh my goodness, this game's gonna rock. I'm serious. It's gonna be a great game. I was like, say, eat it, fool, eat it. When they did that, take the heart, shove it down their throat. Yes, the Doom Slayer is very brutal this time. He is not happy at all. I mean, it looks great. I cannot wait to play it. Definitely, I cannot wait to put the content on my channel. Now, next up for Doom was Battle Mode, a new one for multiplayer. This is where you're playing three players. Two of them are on the demon side, and one was the Doom Slayer full with weapons, armor, you name it. It was skills versus tactics. Yes. And the demons can summon other little demons to keep the Doom guy busy. Yes, there's different demon classes. Something tells me you probably have to level up in order to do that. It looked pretty good though. It looked like I would probably have a good time with it. Probably mess with some people online as a demon killing the Doom guy. Just me and a buddy would just mess with them. I felt like it looked like it would be a blast. Especially the Doom guy could do fatalities on the player demons, which was awesome overall. And the game is coming out November 22nd. Yes, you can get your Doom on then. After you finish Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or any other games around that time, you could go play Doom and have a good time with that. Here is my review and final thoughts of Bethesda Studios E3 review. I'm going to say it's a 6 out of 10. It's not better than Microsoft's presentation. However, it's way better than EA's. What saved it was Doom Eternal and Wolfenstein Youngblood. They played their strengths on that. However, they went mobile heavy and a lot of online heavy such as Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online. I kind of wish they would have laid off on those and focused more on their strength. And also I kind of wish Elder Scrolls 6 would have had at least the concept art. Still, it was a decent show. However, it was not good enough to beat Microsoft's. Hopefully Day 3 does get better with Ubisoft and Square Enix. Well, that's it for my review of Microsoft and Bethesda Studios E3 press conference review. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.